Just past the center mark as you come in. Alright? This is right here.
That's good. We're all good.
We wanted to see how it's going to work.
That's this thing.
Yes, enough already. Pikachu. Howdy.
Alright, Uncle Alika. Yeah, is there anything we want to
Sakini. Sake.
Is everybody ready? Ready. Alright. Justice delayed is justice denied. Up already. Enough already. Okay, everybody smile for the cameras. This is our photo op to send out to the world. Okay, you step in. 1, 2, 3.
Back out.
Enough already. Okay, let's bring Uncle Alika up and we'll have an opening tour. Yep.
Good. We're just closing the circle. Wait, get big poop over here. Come on.
Okay. Alright.
Okay, we're gonna pull it.
Gonna go around. Pule means pray. Kinda.
En tua ai o tomotu au yoka. En tupuna kahiko au yoka. Ia na tua au yoka ma na yoka. We beke na kua. Enough. We beckon all our gods. We beckon Kupuna, our ancestors. Kupuna Kahiko, the ancient ones. We beckon the bones of this island that once walked this land. Naivi Otomotu. Maui Okama, the children of Maui. We also say, here we are, the flowers. Here we are, the pua, the flowers, the children of Maui. Here we stand in the middle of the sea, for we are children of the sea. Malo akua for this beautiful Maui day, beautiful Maui week, as we move forward in the quest for justice. We're excited here, Akua, to continue your blessings unto the Ohana. We stand here on the grounds of the House of Governance. We ask you, Akua, to touch everyone in that building so they too stand with us. They too look within themselves. They too understand the kuleana, the responsibility that we have for our children, our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren, our great-great-grandchildren, our great-great-great-grandchildren, our great-great-great-great-grandchildren, our great-great-great-great-great-grandchildren, but we stand for the right to protect their future. We know the prophecy says, Yokuliana goes 7 generations deep. And in this point of timeline of life, you gotta know what is right. Mahalo kia kua for bringing us this spirit to continue, and the unwillingness to lay idle. Continue your power. Continue your showering of power to move us forward. We're going to gather here with the presentation of speakers, but most especially I want to ask Akua to continue the guidance of safety at the conclusion of this gathering to find everyone safely home. Mahalo ke Akua. Mahalo for your presence. Aloha. Good afternoon, or is it good morning? Anyways, aloha everyone. Mahalo for coming. My name is Alika Atai. You guys know why we're all here. And it's something to, the need to finish something that we started. The need to finish what was started some, 19 months ago? Not quite 2 years, but 19 months ago. A decision was rendered. And through this process that they call democracy, an election occurred. And through this process of going to the polls and voting, the result of a vote was determined. Many of you were members of the 23,000 individuals that voted yes for this initiative ballot to move forward, and it is a clear and resounding victory of an election that should be upheld. We stand here today because we want to remind and ask the county people, those in governance, to hear this call to uphold the vote, certify the vote. You know, the results of that election had other elections going on, elected other county council members. Since 19 months ago, many of them incumbents were re-sworn in, re-recognized as county council members, and thus by doing so, they certified their vote of their race. And as an item in that election, that same election, the vote for this initiative was not certified. How can that be? That part of an election result is certified, and in the same election, it's not certified. Brain damage. Go figure. So I stand here today, you know, as a plea and as a call to the council members who represent the people, the administration of the county government who represent the people. If the people deservedly and honestly and earnestly deserve a victory of a vote, that vote should be certified. That vote should be honored. That vote should be an ordinance. That vote should be an ordinance where a county council should recognize and enforce that ordinance. And ask the administration to uphold the vote, certify the vote, and enforce that ordinance. Not just Maui County is watching this. Not just the nation is watching this. As a Kanaka, as well as an indigenous person of the world, the rest of the world is watching this. This decision has global impact. This decision, or the lack of action from this, is showing the rest of the world, is showing the rest of the indigenous people of the world that we who live here have the right to say, protect our land. Protect our water and natural resources. Protect our drinking water. Protect our oceans. Most especially, protect our children. And protect our elders.
Akapuna.
The rest of the world also in the same predicament as indigenous people of the world. If you create this, which is what is going on, if you continue to create this cultural ethno-genocide of people, especially the Kanaka, where do we go? This is the only place in the world that we call home. So as Kanaka, we stand and say, "Enough already!
Enough already!
That's why we're here, is to let them loud and clear and say, "Enough already!
Enough already!
We have a big day tomorrow in the courts in Honolulu. Ninth Circuit Court, appeals judges, 3 of them will be sitting at the table, listening to 5 court cases, a case from Kauai, a case from Big Island of Hawaii, a case from Maui, and a couple others that are all connected. These decisions that the judges will make will have global impact. And it starts right here, the statement of home rule. We the people created this initiative. We the people who live here said the kind of environment we want to be living in. We simply ask, whatever is being done, is it safe? That's all we're saying. Is it safe? And prove to us that it is safe. Instead of spending $8 million to fight us to say no, you could have easily spent $1 million to do the lab test to prove to us that it's safe.
Because it's not.
Think about it.
What are they scared of?
Think about it. Brain damage in economics. So, every one of you, mahalo for your presence, standing here. Every one of you, I see thousands behind you. And thousands more that came before you. And thousands more that will come up in the next 7 generations. There are individuals in that building can make great decisions to become great ancestors, but they have yet to certify the vote. They have yet to make that an ordinance. We know who they are. We stand here also, I look around, there are candidates, this being an election year. We have candidates that have raised their hands to say, I believe we can make better decisions than those that are there. We need to replace those that are there and put good people that care for the Aina, care for our children.
Why not?
We need to replace them. Yeah? Put them in the office. And today, we'll have the opportunity for you folks to see some of the faces that these candidates are raising their hands and standing tall to represent Aloha Aina values.
Right.
It starts with making sure we register and get people ready to vote. August 13 is a primary election. August 13 is a day that we begin the change. The day that we vote those scrubs out. Vote the scrubs out! You know, I've coached many kids throughout Maui County in various sports, and I always huddle the kids up and I say, Maui is an NSA island. NSA. All kids look at me and say, what is NSA? No scrubs allowed. So I share with the county council, no scrubs allowed. We vote the scrubs out. We know who they are. We know who they are. Those who vote against us. Those of you who live in South Maui. Who live in South Maui? Yeah. Vote that scrub out.
Yeah. Metcalf.
They're talking about...
Who's the incumbent right now? Who's the incumbent for Molokai? Who's over here for Molokai? Vote that scrub out. Who's here from East Maui? Hana. Vote that scrub out.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay? That's how we change. And I'm saying it loud so these guys in there hear that the wave of change is coming. And we're bringing candidates that care, that have heart, that care for this Aloha Aina, that carry Aloha Aina values. Time to rally, people. Time to rally. Look at your shirt. Yeah? Can you help me? Can you turn around? No, e iho ana uluna, e pi'i ana olalo, e hui ana namoku, e ku ana kapaya. E iho ana oluna, e pi'i ana olalo, e hui ana namoku, e ku ana kapaya. You wear this shirt, it's saying, that is up above will come down. E pi'i ana olalo, that is below, will rise. And when the hui of the islands come together, we shall stand and prevail.
Woo!
Yes.
This is an ancient prophecy. This is a prophecy of now.
Yes.
Mahalo.
Right. Say enough said. All right, enough already. Enough already. Say enough already. Go on. Enough already. Say it. Yeah.
I just wanted to say a couple things.
Enough already.
Hey, enough already. Yeah.
Enough already.
Enough already. No scrubs allowed.
Woo! Enough already. Enough already. That's right.
It's a local thing.
Enough already.
Looked at
Say
by
it.
the world and by the
Enough
nation.
already.
It'd be nice if
Everybody.
I could
Oh,
at least
here's
for
a guy.
myself get my thoughts
Mr.
together
Sheehan, could you
so I
say
can
enough
say
already for me,
something
please?
concrete.
Sure. Enough
Now, the
already.
issue
Thank
is
you.
who's in charge? Who preempts who? There's a county, there's a state, yeah, and there's the feds. In this issue, really now, nobody's in charge.
Hey, Dr.
What
Peng.
Alika was saying at the end, until you show us what's safe. So the guy who makes the most precautionary statement, the guy who argues for safety, especially when this stuff is irreversible, that preempts, that trumps everybody.
Yes.
So I'll give you something to remember here. I was a kid growing up on Oahu, and we lived by a stream, Nuana Stream. And when that thing flash flooded, wow, there's no way you're going to survive that. So I like to play there. But my dad used to say, holy cow, this kid's 8 years old. When you go down, son, you go with me. Now, he never played in the water. He just kind of stood there looking and judging the rains. finally, I was 10, and I thought I could do it. So my dad says, you ask your mother. And my mother says, you ask your dad. You needed the approval of both. If either of them said, I think this is a little much for you, in the name of precaution, that trumps it. So when there's a question of precaution that trumps it, I'll bring it right point blank to Maui. Suppose Maui says, please don't make us use something dangerous. Glyphosate plus 2,4-D, which was just pulled by the EPA. Please don't make us use this. Now, the state might say, use it. The feds say, use it. We say, don't use it. We win. We trump. But it could have been the opposite, right? Maui people could have said, we want to use that thing, man. That really controls the weed. It's killing the weeds. And the state would say, wait a minute. That is dangerous. Or the feds, they pulled it. They said that's dangerous. They win. Whoever is the most precautious, they win. In fact, wasn't it the EPA ruling for the feds who pulled or suspended glyphosate plus 2,4-D? Yeah. We didn't complain. We didn't say, hey, there's home rule. Let us use it. So come on, guys. This is common sense. In the name of precaution, the most precautionary person will preempt, will trump. Okay? I don't mean Donald Trump. Will preempt. All right, okay? So we go to the federal, the court, the state court where we lost. And the judge says, oh, gosh, guys, this is like immigration. When Arizona, the governor of Arizona, tries to set the rules for the illegal Mexicans, the feds said, state, you don't have the right. The feds would come in. And the feds, Obama's administration, fought with the governor of Arizona. And they said, who's in charge of immigration? First of all, was that a health precautionary argument? No. That was a legal argument. I don't care who trumps that one. But if she had looked carefully, when the illegal immigrants came in, the counties stood up clinics and they forced quarantine because of infectious diseases. And they also took all the pregnant women who were in trouble. The counties stood up and said, in the name of health, we trump you guys, and we will handle all this stuff while you take care of the legality of it. The judge who ruled against us in Honolulu, she kept bringing up this fed versus state, when in fact the counties, in the name of health, had done it. It was off everyone's radar screen, and that's that. Okay? So, this whole thing is a little bit backwards, who trumps who. But there is absolutely one time when the feds trump, when what they say goes. Hey, what's that? Civil rights. So let's give a little example. Maybe we can remember this. I'm Chinese, so I get to say this. Let's say Maui County, we take a vote. We take it to a moratorium. And all Chinese will have their land confiscated and turned into a public park for Maui. Now, there's not a majority of Chinese, so we lose a vote, you take our land. That is against my civil right, okay? And I expect the federal government to preempt Maui County. So you can't do that, that's civil rights.